spare change, something. Is that how the mechanism works?
The flight attendants will have a large envelope
Yes.
that they will go around with. So like Lance said, it will be like, Sunday church collection. But yeah, some airlines have a little envelope in the pocket in front, and you pick up your change and you put it there. But I think the way that Pacific is going to do it is going to be much more personal, because then the passenger also has the possibility of asking the crew, what is this? Why should I give money for this? And so you have that interaction, and I think that's much, much better.
Okay, so another question is, what if a passenger would wish to give beyond spare change and would want to be engaged in a more sustainable way to UNICEF? We have a mechanism wherein the flight attendant can explain how other programs of UNICEF and how these people or the passengers can help in a long-term basis.
Yes, actually on the front of the next seat, or the back of the next seat, there will be a small sticker with a website that they can go to, or they can go to UNICEF Philippines, and there is they can click on donations, and they have several options to do different things there. So yeah, there are many different ways of donating.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We have a question here from Mr. Ellie.
Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. I love the songs of Sir Gary. To do better if I'm not so song. So for Sir Gary and Anne, what is the best thing about being a UNICEF supporter and being an advocate for children? And also, what are the costs that are UNICEF taking?
One of the great things is being able to use myself as an instrument to raise awareness about all the different issues that should be tackled towards children. Why is it close to my heart? I don't know, it's just innate, my love for children and wanting to help them. It's just very sincere and genuine that, it's just something that I want to do. It's something I'm very passionate about, which led me to writing my very first children's book for UNICEF, which was Anita the Duckling Diva. And that will lead to something that I'm very passionate about, education for children. Of course, early education. It's just the love for children that drives me to do all of these things. So run, write a book, visit, do field visits. It's something I'm very passionate about, and regardless if I were an advocate for children or not, I'd still be very active in doing my part in helping children.
I guess with me, one of the in order to satisfy your request, in that album that's coming out, Anne is going to be a part of it. So for those who are here, we will gather together and we will get to hear her do what she loves to do too. With regard to what really stands out to me, it's when, as an individual, as Gary Valenciano, I go to a particular place. And of course, the natural reaction of people when they see a celebrity is to react. Screams and whatever, and they reach out to you and all. But then you go beyond that with a song. And you get to go to a level that becomes very intimate, very real. And when you speak, they don't just remember it as a moment of a day, but they take home that message and it becomes a part of their lives. It really, really moves me when I go to a particular place and I see statistics, how UNICEF has helped the local community to find out how many women are breastfeeding, how many are doing this. I went to a place not too long ago where children were able to map out, actually students from UP were able to map out an entire area that would determine where it would flood if it rained and all. And apparently, how people rush to schools? The school was the one that would get flooded the most. And then you see children explaining to me, okay, on this, it was a huge map. I mean, with the entire the scale, the topography of the entire area. And they started putting pins. Each pin was colored in a certain way that would determine which belonged to a public, an office building, a home, a school, a hospital, police station, all that, which was made of good material, which wasn't made of good material. But to see people getting involved, that for me tells me that we must be doing something good for people to carry out what they were told to do or trained to do. And when you see children, the effect on children, it goes beyond what I ever thought. Parang now we're talking about these things, but I think the overall impact will go beyond our wildest expectations. So those are the things, to answer you, it's to be able to see people, and what drives me to do this is the fact that I have children too. I am a celebrity, but it's not been easy to bring up 3 children. So can you imagine those who are out there who really would like to bring up the best children they can? And these are the things that drive me to do what I do.
Thank you very much. There is only time enough for just one more question from the floor.
Hi, good evening. Armin Adino from Inquirer Libre. You seem to be able to squeeze in your responsibilities as UNICEF ambassadors with your busy schedules as celebrities. So Anne and Gary, what do you advise your fellow celebrities who may be interested in taking part in such activities like this but don't know how they can squeeze it in their schedules?
I guess as Kuya Gary said, everything's online. When you're stuck in traffic, all it takes is a click and you're donating. All it does is a tweet, you're raising awareness. A single post, you're influencing. So time is not an issue if you really have a pure heart to have children.
I think there are a lot of young ones who, especially when they see Anne, because of her age, she's a lot younger, and she's got so many other things she can easily do. But she's chosen to be a part of something like this. Yeah, going online would be one thing, but I really think that it all stems from somewhere deep inside, that if you're driven to become a part of it, if you can commit yourself to it, like if UNICEF calls and says, can we have you for this particular place and all, it's not just a matter of going there, shaking people's hands and making a difference. It's really knowing that that opportunity may never come again. Or that place that you go to, maybe next month, will be wiped out by some typhoon. And only the few left would have carried what you put, or what you instilled in their hearts to carry out. What you put in their hearts to encourage them to face and to be resilient with whatever challenges there are. Once these young ones, or once any artist in the industry has this, whether it's an actor, singer, comedian, whatever, host, a newscaster, once they have this, that's where it starts. When it's there, then you go online, then you find out how you can get involved. It's not just a fad. It's not just something to make you look good to other people. It's something that really makes a difference. Long-lasting, eternal impact on people's lives. So you really need to think about it. And if this is what you want to do, then you go for it. Because all of us at UNICEF will be supporting that, we'll be standing together as one. And you're welcome to join. You have to make sure that this is what you really want to do, and this is what you're called to do.
Thank you so much. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Coach. Thank you to our esteemed guests, and Mr. Laz, Ota, Dr. Zek, and Gary. Maraming salamat muli. So if you have other questions, maybe you can ambush them after. Thank you very much.